Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put in the time and more than earned her spot. She's always happy to leave haters in the rear view, and when she enters the room, you will undoubtedly feel the glow. Of course, I'm talking about Naomi, who many of you may know has reigned as Jimmy Uso's wife and queen for over 10 years. There's the old saying that behind every good man is an even better woman, and this could not ring more true than Naomi, who I will say is an absolute treasure. Jimmy will frequently speak during old bloodline planning sessions about how much her support and love drove him to improve as a superstar, always stressing her importance not only to the WWE Women's Division, but to his career and his life as well. In the ring, there is no denying Naomi's skills. The former women's tag team and two-time SmackDown Women's Champion has the mental tenacity to push through the toughest part of any match and possesses breathtaking physical skills. Naomi uses her dancing background to constantly innovate with her offense, resulting in some of the most beautiful moves you will ever see, unless you're on the receiving end of them. Naomi is an inspiration to so many of our younger members of the WWE Universe, showing a new generation that anything is possible if you just put in the work and never stop believing in yourself. Naomi has battled against the very best in the women's division, taking on foes like Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Shayna Baszler, and Io Sky.
My favorite moment of Naomi was when she won the title in her hometown, Orlando, at WrestleMania.
To compete against that caliber and maintain the level of success that Naomi has for her entire WWE career is something worth, shall I dare say, acknowledging. Naomi has even teamed with fellow family member Tamina through the years, proving the family you choose can often be the most important. And in true Uso fashion, Naomi shows an unrelenting desire to win, to achieve greatness, and to dominate her opposition. Many mistake her smile as a sign of kindness, but they quickly realize their mistake as Naomi unleashes a flurry of kicks, flies at them with moonsaults from all angles, and then ties them up in knots. Naomi is having fun, but Naomi is never playing. And now, we take you back to the 2020 edition of Super Showdown, which saw Naomi challenge Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Unfortunately, a ridiculously lax referee decided it was just fine for Bayley to basically do whatever the hell she wanted.
Bayley's, oh my gosh, she's trapping Naomi's legs in her shirt.
And Naomi wound up suffering an embarrassing loss after Bayley used wardrobe to her advantage. Well, Bayley, we can pretty much guarantee that trick won't work again. This is your chance to help guide Naomi to a third SmackDown Women's Championship, and to do it by defeating one of the greatest competitors WWE has ever seen. Your wise man has nothing but respect and admiration for Bayley's abilities, but those abilities are eclipsed by Naomi's extraordinary trinity: smarts, strength, and aerial attacks that should give all of you everything you need to get the win and the title.
And gentlemen, when Bayley was asked about this history-making match tonight, she said, of course I'm part of this, because history is made by winners. And I'm going to become a role model for everyone.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Orlando, Florida, Naomi. And her opponent, from San Jose, California, she is the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley!
For the first time ever, we have a women's championship match here in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia. Bayley against Naomi. Will Bayley's record-setting reign end here tonight? Guys, a very important component of this match. Bayley has won every title available in WWE. Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beaten Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi. And a huge pressure on Bayley.
Yeah, but Bayley thrives under pressure. Her resume speaks for itself.
Forearm smash! And Naomi has been quick to take to social media lately, reminding everybody that Bayley has never beaten her one-on-one.
Yeah, not so subtle reminder to Bayley, who has been very insulting, very humiliating to a lot of people in WWE.
And that attitude is why Naomi wants to dethrone Bayley, take the SmackDown Women's Championship away from her, and maybe humble Bayley a little bit. Taking flight!
Bang, what a splash! The challenger is fully aware of what it takes to become a champion. Naomi has to use her superior athleticism.
A factor to consider in this match is that Naomi took some time off to rejuvenate herself, to get her mind right, to refocus on her desire to once again be champion here in WWE. So this isn't necessarily the same Naomi the WWE Universe or Bayley is used to.
And Naomi says that after taking time off, she's better physically and mentally than she's ever been in her career.
Drop kick hits hard, lands harder.
Naomi has tested her mettle in recent weeks, as the road to this championship opportunity was a difficult one. Needed to defeat former SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella. We know Naomi has a heavy desire to become a three-time Women's Champion.
Other superstars say they want the title. Naomi has said she needs her title back.
Nice running crossbody. I have a feeling we're about to get a front row seat, gentlemen. Big forearm.
Big blow could be felt throughout the arena. Oh my gosh!
Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring. From the top rope.
If she's not careful, that's it. She'll be counted out. From ring post to ring side, risking it all paid off. Naomi going for broke. And this high-risk offense from the challenger might be catching the champion by surprise.
The challenger being the aggressor here, but remember, the title can only be won by pinfall or submission inside the ring.
Drop kick. Beautiful. And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
Naomi picking up the pace against Bayley and keeping her all out of sorts.
Countout rule is active as she heads to the floor.
And Tajiri finds its mark.
I don't think I've ever seen a champion feel as disrespected as Bayley has, Corey, because Bayley's talked a lot about how people think she's an afterthought as a champion.
Taking flight. Body splash.
Crashing down with the senton.
Poorly timed offense there.
Mistake, and that title in the balance with the pin.
She still fights out in one.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
Put down face first.
And I think it was you, Byron, who asked Bayley if she changed. And she said, I didn't change. I just did what I had to do, and look what I've done.
Well, you're right. Love it or hate it, Bayley's doing what she's had to do by hook or by crook to maintain a stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Oh, scattered that one.
Naomi feeding off the WWE Universe, inching closer to recapturing the championship.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner. Big offense could be coming here.
And here we go. Championship's on the line. Naomi's got Bayley in trouble up on the top rope. This could be Naomi's moment.
Smart move by Bayley, protecting her title and going to the eyes.
Oh, what a kick. Bayley is down and in trouble.
Quick thinking by Naomi, looking to close this one out.
Nobody home. Bayley wisely moves out of harm's way. What's Bayley trying to do here?
What the? I think Bayley's trying to trap Naomi's legs in Naomi's own shirt.
A great counter by Naomi. Naomi ducks underneath, and we got a standoff. Great match so far.
Well, Bayley thought she had Naomi, but the challenger was ready.
Well, the champion has to find a new strategy in a hurry.
Bayley struggling to defend herself.
And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
Naomi, feel the glow. Let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind. Kick finds the spot.
For the pin. Now we did it. We have a new champion.
Here is your winner and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi.
Bayley's stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship has ended. The Glow era has begun.
Bayley was as aggressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of this would be possible. Because without Atha and Sika, without the Wild Samoans, there truly is no dynasty. While it was their father who made the blood oath with High Chief Peter Maivia. It was Afa and Sika who built the family up, training generations of relatives, all with the single goal of becoming the best professional wrestler on the face of the planet. And while the two would together be WWE Hall of Famers, based solely on their work as trainers and cultivators of the next generation, their in-ring successes only add to their immortality. Afa and Sika formed WWE's most dominant tag team of the early 1980s, fighting their way to the WWE Tag Team Championship on 3 separate occasions. Opponents were often defeated before the bell even rang to start the match, falling victim to the aura and the intimidation factor of having to step into the ring with the Wild Samoans. Accompanied by Captain Lou Albano, the trio formed a masterful group that was able to take all opponents off their game, be it through Albano's devious schemes or the overpowering nature of the Wild Samoans. WWE had never dealt with a team so primal, turning each match into a battle of survival. Most feared, the deadly Samoan drop, a move that has been imitated by many, but duplicated only by a chosen few.
There they are, the Wild Samoans.
These are immigrants coming from the island, trying to figure it out, trying to find a way. I couldn't imagine being these men. I couldn't imagine taking on these responsibilities of setting the tone in a whole new country. And then trying to break into entertainment on top of that. But they made it work. And that's what we are. We're workers. We make it work.
These tribal elders set the standard for all of their descendants to not only follow, but they also taught their descendants how to surpass it. So beloved were the two that perhaps no moment holds more significance to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, than when he was presented the Ula Fala by his father Sika and Uncle Afa after the 2020 Hell in a Cell event. You see, it was their acknowledgement that gave Roman Reigns the unshakable confidence to continue his journey to becoming the greatest of all time.
The utmost respect, love, and gratitude for those men. Because if my father and uncle don't do what they do, we're not here.
We now humbly present to you the honor of walking in the famed footsteps of the Wild Samoans, finding a tag team in WWE's long and storied history that we felt would test the Wild Samoans was not an easy task. But then a thought came to your wise man. Why not give the audience exactly what they want? Why not put the Wild Samoans against one of the greatest tag teams of all time? Why not present Afa, Sika, the Wild Samoans versus Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys? And if we're going to go that far, let's do it in a tables match. Showcase that savage brutality that made both teams the eternal legends we know them to be. No pinfalls, no submissions, no rules, Just be the team that avoids being put through the table, and you will emerge victorious. And with these 4 men, you better believe that things are going to get extreme.
And here they come. Bubba Ray and Devon are ready for a fight.
That's just what they'll get from Alpha and Sika, and then some.
The following contest is a tag team tables match. And at a combined weight of 603 pounds, Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
It takes a strong brotherly bond to agree to go into battle against the Wild Samoans, but that's exactly what Bubba Ray and Devon have.
I have a strong feeling this match isn't going to be for the faint of heart.
Well, look, the Dudley Boys may not be all there in the head, but they're easily the most highly decorated tag team in pro wrestling history. They've beaten the best, they've beaten the toughest, and they're ready to come in and beat the wildest tonight.
Both the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are coming into this tables match with something to prove. Who's the best tag team of all time? Who's the more cohesive, brotherly unit?
Who's more savage? Who's more extreme? Gentlemen, we are moments away from finding out the answers to these questions once and for all.
Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
Accompanied by Captain Lou Albano at a combined weight of 645 pounds. Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
This tables match might be a dream match for many, but for both the Wild Samoans and the Dudley...
Here's the battle, and it's the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, taking on Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage.
Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one will get extremely physical.
And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually ring. Oh, headbutt. Alpha is fired up and ready to go.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animalistic behavior.
Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
Wards off that offense from Bubba. Vicious headbutt.
Oh, what a jumping headbutt.
Devon has to avoid that kind of offense if he wants to be in this match.
Yeah, watching Sika aggressively work the opposition.
Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with.
Well, maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a little less wild, Cole. They still need to brutalize their opponents because that's what they do best. But the last thing Alpha and Sika want to do is rush head first into a table. After all, that's exactly how you lose. Take off. Oh, my goodness.
Bubba wasn't prepared for that.
Things are heading ringside now.
Headbutt!
Alpha's all fired up.
Looks like he's coming back in.
Yes, that's right. He's got a plan for that table, and it does not involve a dinner party.
Oh, my goodness. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Headlock cinched in and just tossed
without regard.
Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
Sika might have just shown us the prelude.
Oh, look out. Oh, what a landing.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
A calculated attack here against Bubba Ray.
And the Wild Samoans are...
There it is. Locked.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Ooh. The Dudley Boys came in tonight knowing they had to turn up the dial. Had to match Alpha and Sika's level of aggression. Bubba Ray and Devon know they have to be extreme as they can be.
Yeah, but what the Dudleys call extreme, the Wild Samoans just call regular old Tuesday. Alpha and Sika are just a different breed of wrestler.
Look, I don't care who you are. You could be King Kong or a kaiju. It's going to be curtains for you if you're on the receiving side of the Wild Samoan headbutt from the top rope.
Going outside. What's he got planned here? And Alpha and Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Here are your winners, Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
And it's the Wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end.
From the very moment he arrived as the enforcer of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa has taken every brutal, savage element of his predecessors and refined them into a near-perfect smashing machine. Even in the year before his arrival, Solo raised eyebrows and garnered buzz while competing in NXT. But nobody could have predicted just how smoothly his transition to the main roster would go. And before I go on any further, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I'm only saying what I'm saying about Solo Sikoa because I am a wise man. I'm a professional. And because I'm being handsomely compensated for my stellar work as your host of the WWE 2K25 showcase. I haven't forgotten what Solo Sikoa and his rogue bloodline did to me. But I also know better than to let personal feelings hinder your professional endeavors. So with that being said, since his arrival at Clash at the Castle in 2022, Solo Sikoa has consistently been involved in WWE's biggest moments and biggest matches. He's been victorious in War Games. He's repeatedly enforced the Bloodline's will to maintain Roman Reigns' status as undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion.
I brought Solo in as an insurance policy. Solo was here to protect me. Solo was here to maintain the promised land. He's violent. He's strong. He's fast. He's all those things. And he betrayed me. Any man who would betray me must be a very dangerous man.
Solo defeated John Cena. Solo elected to betray your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, in an attempt to bestow upon himself the title of tribal chief. When I refused to acknowledge Solo as my tribal chief, you are not my tribal. He, Tamatonga, Tongaloa, and Jacob Fatu put me through a table in Madison Square Garden. And that led to opportunities to compete for the undisputed WWE Heavyweight Championship. It's led to more visibility with Solo's rogue bloodline ruling over SmackDown. Every choice Solo made only furthered his standing in WWE. He has the bloodlust of the wild Samoans, the brutality of his cousin Yokozuna, and the single-minded focus of Roman Reigns, all rolled into one. There is no question. The future is his for the taking, and that he will be champion many times over, and that he may set records of his own before it's all said and done. Few men have so quickly served notice to all of WWE in the manner that Solo Sikoa has done. Whether you want to acknowledge him or not is irrelevant. One way or another, Solo Sikoa forces you to do just that, or you will suffer severe consequences. One by one, each and every single superstar on the WWE roster is going to find that out. Solo will make sure of it. I, of course, will simply await any and every opportunity for your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, to teach Solo some manners. Until that happens, though, we are taking you back to the one-year anniversary special for NXT 2.0, which saw then North American champion Carmelo Hayes, and indeed, he is him, issue an open challenge. Unfortunately for the future superstar, it was to be answered by Solo Sikoa, and things went as well for Hayes as you can probably guess. Showcase the unrelenting fury that has made Solo Sikoa nearly unstoppable and defeat Carmelo Hayes to earn Solo his first championship victory. It won't be easy against Carmelo, especially when he has Trick Williams watching his back. And if you make one mistake against the champ, he'll take his shot and most likely hit nothing but net.
Here comes the A-Champ.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT.
What? This place is shaking!
We never thought we'd see...
As we say in WWE, expect the unexpected. We expected Wes Lee to be Carmelo Hayes' opponent here, but instead, we have the surprise return of Solo Sikoa as he's claimed his title opportunity.
Solo Sikoa, fresh off joining the bloodline, is here. He has answered the call, and we indeed have an NXT North American title defense tonight for NXT 2.0's one-year celebration.
Strong words from Carmelo Hayes before this match saying, quote, "Heavy is the head that wears the crown, and Melo has the biggest crown and the heaviest head."
Melo has indeed proven worthy of said crown, but he's face to face with a man who has a seat at the biggest table in WWE.
And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes with a kick right into the midsection. Melo taking it to Sikoa here.
The power of Solo just a little too much for the A-Champ in this instance.
What a chop.
Trademark viciousness. Lack of mercy. That's what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Into the corner. Big splash by Sikoa. Melo in trouble. Sikoa. Trick Williams making sure Melo got out of harm's way. Well, at least momentarily.
Yeah, momentarily is right. Sikoa continuing to inflict more punishment on the champ.
And Hayes takes out Williams on the outside. Solo standing strong.
Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
Solo has the mindset to destroy anyone in the way of him in the NXT North American Championship.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of a submission here?
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael.
Hayes on the wrong side of that exchange.
Down around to the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
The referee doing their job. See him clearly in the ropes. Solo Sikoa already with the strategic advantage, taking Hayes by surprise and challenging him for the North American title.
And the Street Champ needs to continue to be unpredictable if he wants that championship. He's got two sets of eyes watching his every move, so he needs to outmaneuver both Melo and Trick to succeed.
Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder. Man. Solo continues to maintain the advantage.
And it looks like Solo has all the answers for Carmelo at this point.
Placed him in the corner here.
Oh, right in the kisser. Didn't see it coming.
Counters to gain the advantage. Wicked clothesline. Trick Williams has been quite the difference maker for Carmelo Hayes over the last year. How many times has Williams helped Hayes and saved that North American title?
Yeah, but 10 days ago, Solo Sikoa did the same thing for Roman Reigns when he attacked Drew McIntyre at Clash at the Castle. Sikoa has blood on his hands, too. Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. God, face first. Turns it into a pin attempt. Gets the shoulder up after one.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to.
Oh, what a headbutt.
On the mark.
And gets sent right into the... Big uppercut rocks the jaw of Carmelo Hayes. Ripped out of the corner.
Looking to put him away, and now Trick Williams up on the apron, causing a distraction.
Trick paying dividends. Ooh. First 48.
And that could be the turning point for the North American champion.
Oh, Samoa drop by Sikoa. Cover now for the win. Hayes kicks it too.
And Williams once again on the apron.
You can see how concerned Trick Williams is that Carmelo Hayes' championship hopes, might be fading away.
Super kick drops Williams. Hayes picked out of the sky.
Spinning Solo.
Is that it for Carmelo Hayes? Trick is out. Carmelo is dazed. Here's your chance, Solo. The title could be yours.
From the top.
Samoan Splash by Solo Sikoa. The challenger clearing a path to the title. What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and new NXT North American Champion, Solo Sikoa!
I ain't doing this one. We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase, these fantasy matchups like Offensika versus Bubba Ray and Devon. But I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile. And it's way too personal for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins came up together in the Shield. And Seth Rollins took it upon himself to disband the Shield by blindsiding Roman Reigns with a chair. At WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania, was about to win the WWE title when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank and stole the main event, the match, and the title from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns lost the undisputed championship after almost 4 years, the greatest title reign of all time, to Cody Rhodes. Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up. And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins with a chair, the same way Seth did a decade earlier to Roman. And that moment gave Cody Rhodes all he needed to end the most historic title reign in WWE history. I'm supposed to do shtick about Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for a showcase? I mean, it's smart, because the next time Roman Reigns steps into the ring with Seth Rollins will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring. Next time Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins, you won't have your architect anymore. You won't have your visionary anymore. You won't have your revolutionary anymore. You will have your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, but you'll never again have Seth freaking Rollins. Roman Reigns will put an end to Seth Rollins in WWE. And then the only way you'll ever be able to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins will be in the WWE 2K25 showcase. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins from the 2022 Royal Rumble. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Universal Championship. Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins. And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the Universal Champion, Roman
It's been interesting watching Reigns throughout these introductions, muttering to himself at times. Honestly, Rollins seems to be in Roman's head. The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins.
Takedown. Looking at the crossface. It's cinched in. This could be over. Perfectly executed. Looking to free the arm and does just that.
Roman Reigns, 516 days as Universal Champion, putting the title on the line against his former Shield brother, Seth freaking Rollins. And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him.
Seth freaking Rollins has made it extremely personal with Roman Reigns. Years ago when he destroyed the Shield, and again in the lead-up to this match.
And if I'm Roman, I'm taking all that aggression and ending this quickly. Go full force and incapacitate Rollins ASAP. Because the longer Reigns fights with all his rage, the more... Looking to end this. The schoolboy!
Reigns establishing the upper hand.
The power and rage of the Tribal Chief is just overwhelming Rollins here.
And I think Rollins might have got cut there.
Effective counter.
Rolled up from behind. This could be it.
He's on the ropes and the ref calls off the count.
Reigns able to sidestep.
Gets driven into the corner.
Oh, shoulder to the gut.
You want to wear your Shield gear? You want to play mind games with the head of the table, Seth? This is what you get. Be prepared for the wrath of the Tribal Chief.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone. And
oh, look out. It's on now.
Oh, he timed that counter well. The fight is on, and it's furious. Neither competitor is backing down. Rollins pulling out all the stops early. Roman Reigns needs to kick into higher gear to catch back up.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
I have to admit, it's a...
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display. Oh!
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Ooh!
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
On the top rope now. Reigns turns that around.
Textbook jumping close. Line. Oof. I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns...
Look out!
Stop!
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Shoulders are down. Kicked out at one? Even the ref can't believe it.
Unbelievable! Kick out at one?
Unbelievable, more like inhuman.
What a battle Rollins is waiting.
If this lands, it's over.
It just gets out of there. And a stop to the gut, too. What a head.
Vicious.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well, says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over, that it was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Who would have thought that moment would still loom so large and be the biggest key to victory for Seth freaking Rollins?
Gets lifted into position.
The stomp has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Indeed, the pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of the story since the beginning. Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield, became something of a father figure for Rollins.
And judging by the cerebral approach Rollins has taken tonight, he indeed knows how to play the game.
Oh, look at the knees, one after the other.
Caught in a bad spot.
Raining down those right hands, trying to escape.
Down with a power bomb.
The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half. Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium rivalry match in his career. Never successfully defended a title against Rollins.
Indeed, two of the biggest PLE losses of Roman Reigns' career have been at the hands of Seth freaking Rollins. At Money in the Bank in 2016, Rollins defeated Reigns for the WWE title. And a year prior to that, Rollins committed the heist of the century and used the Money in the Bank to steal Roman's WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania.
Rollins.
Man, Seth Rollins back of the neck with a forearm. What a blow. And enters back into the ring.
Rollins on the move.
Stop!
Could that be enough to gain the title?
Makes the cover. Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
We knew it was not going to be an easy task to put the champion away, and that's being proven right now.
More like the champions proving that sooner perish than lose their title.
There's no way that was what Seth Rollins was expecting. He thought this match was his.
Reigns, Rollins, both men are waging an epic battle.
For years, these Shield brothers would go town to town and beat the competition to a pulp. Tonight, they're doing it to each other.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Delivered into the barricade.
Oh, and he slammed his face right into the barricade.
Up for the electric chair, down for the drop. Delivers the leg drop.
Good technique reversing Rollins.
Could really use a sense of urgency right now when it comes to getting back in the ring.
He's able to beat the count just in time.
Look at this, just unloading. Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting.
Clothesline in the corner. Stomping down.
Roman has taken a moment to soak it all in.
Boom! Boom!
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
And a stomp to the gut.
Looking for something big here. From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Just mounted with punches and not bruising attack to the stomach.
Just got clobbered. Unexpected result there.
Oh my goodness, nasty line.
Making his way to the top here.
From the top.
5-star frog splash.
Seth with a big move there. The title is within reach.
There's two. Kicks out.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now.
No one can.
Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm.
Oh my God.
Head of the table. And Seth freaking Rollins are at war right now.
Bombs being thrown between these Shield brothers, but only...
Reigns is setting up, Michael. Here it comes.
Did the champ just close this out?
Seth losing any command of this match.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman.
Roman getting ready to finish this, to finally vanquish the demons of...
Rollins being put into the guillotine. This is the biggest... And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold and I'm...
The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins, donned in the old gear that they used to wear in the Shield.
Rollins looks very comfortable in that tactical vest yet again.
But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the Tribal Chief. We haven't seen Roman with this type of look, this type of confusion in 500+ days.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Right to the back of the neck.
Seth is being overwhelmed.
The power and rage of the Tribal Chief is just overwhelming Rollins here.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on.
Non-stop blows.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise.
These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow.
everything they've got.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Ooh! Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is no more holding back, going all out now. That shot ends things. Ooh! Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Big powerbomb.
I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago was cowardly. Now it's time for Rollins to pay.
Big time escape right there.
Ooh!
Impressive reversal on Rollins.
Oh, God, what a shot to the face. Oh, with authority. The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half. The Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium live event match in his career. Never successful.
Has the champ pinned. Is this it? And the champ gets free at one.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to...
No.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
Rolled the dice and got snake eyes.
What a disaster. Missing completely on a very reckless move.
The stomp has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Indeed, the pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of this story since the beginning. Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield, became something of a father figure for Rollins.
And judging by the cerebral approach Rollins has taken tonight, he indeed knows how to play the game.
Look at Reigns, top rope. Really needs to take this back to the ring ASAP. The referee's not playing around.
Boom.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
Up high.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
Crashed and burned on the outside.
The worst case scenario when you go high risk.
Oh, he slammed his face right into the barricade.
I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuclear. And Reigns unleashes the Superman punch.
Absolutely laid Rollins out. And now Reigns can finally overcome his former Shield brother.
Reigns is wasting no motion.
And you...
Schoolboy into the pin.
The ref calls it off. He's on the ropes. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Spear by Reigns.
Will the champ make that pay off? I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns, old
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's
move
your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap there? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games.
That is how a true champion defends their title. Here comes Reigns! Spear! Consider your title dreams dashed. After that.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Superman punch!
Finish things off. There's the spear by the Tribal Chief.
And a cover.
And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exorcised the ghost of the Shield. It looks like a...
I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. but something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking. I'm the team now! Now, we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new Rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary use, versus Solo's Rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns, the Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
The bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline, courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight.
Wow. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
From the top.
Elbow.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
A fully focused Jey Uso right here.
A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
Now that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Roman's, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
Oh, man! Adding more injury to injury with that hammer.
Oh, my God! Moonsault!
You see that height? I don't know how much more damage can be done now.
Yeah, he could really use a miracle right about now. Boom!
Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with us from the top.
Now looking at Jay. Super kick! Ouch! Oh, a rear super kick!
From behind, nasty. Looking for a belly-to-back suplex into the neck breaker. Beautiful.
Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games.
Got him in the corner now.
Caught him right in the jaw.
What shot? Tongaloa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
Now a series of vicious stunts in the turnbuckle.
Stunts.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the Tribal Chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
And Jey Uso having a little fun with him.
Oh, ouch! And he counters. OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new Tribal Chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage. Jumping clothesline! What agility!
Oh, basically hammering their opponent into the floor. Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in War Games.
Adding some extra spice to the numbers advantage by coming in armed to the teeth.
Sami Zayn, who so much is a member of the Bloodline. Tongaloa being neutralized there.
Jimmy took plenty of pride in dishing out that pain. Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
From way up. Old Bloodline, new Bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true Bloodline.
Down and a double axe handle smash.
Tongaloa looking evasive.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of rough feet.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Lift off!
Hey guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shot.
And Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy might have just finished things.
The teams are squared up, but he doesn't think that's enough, apparently. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had
nasty boot by Zayn, and that can vanquish Tom.
Good God, good first. The hammer dropped. Literally, something might be broken.
Right to the gut.
No doubt, Sammy just ended this.
Jimmy's held close.
And looking at Jacob for 2.
DDT! Does Jimmy have any fight left?
Vicious right forearm. Drops the hammer
Right on the lower back.
The countdown hurtling towards the shift to the status quo. Everyone is on their feet in this building.
Absolutely showing the respect for all the exertion these athletes are putting each other through.
And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games. Sami Zayn with a big boot.
Has Sammy ended it there? Scaling this unforgiving War Games cage. From the top. Piercing elbow. Is the only time reaching the top of the cage wouldn't win him the match.
It's just wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him. That kick caught him in the eye. Clock counting down. A sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters. What a smash!
That is just insulting.
Tribal Chief Solo Sikoa joining Bloodline War Games. Just bashing them with that hammer.
Jumping DDT.
Absolutely claiming. Tama taking on some damage.
The competitor in Tonga Loa coming through here.
War Games has officially begun as the last combatant assesses the situation.
Entering one of the most dangerous matches in WWE history has to be unnerving.
Absolute decimation. That table became particle board. Tonga executing a vicious Tonga twist.
Will Sammy recover? Tonga's looking to wrap this one up.
Taking the easy way. And that was some brutal impact on that DDT.
Uso.
And now Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy with a game ender.
Up on there. Roman Reigns.
Is Zayn taking this out? Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
The intense look in the eyes as he calculates his next strike.
Tonga.
Sledgehammer to the body. This is not for the faint of heart.
Flying. Man, his shoulder is lifted before one.
How have we not
Uso split this could be.
And the pin could be over for Tonga.
I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet.
Definitely an unorthodox strategy. He must have something on. Oh, no. Driving down with the sledgehammer.
Impact. Got them off their feet here.
Crash landing face first.
Tonga goes for the pin. Damage is starting to take its toll on him.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opens people's eyes to Jacob Fatu. Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
Headbutt from behind. Is that all she wrote for Tonga alone?
Sent into the corner. Meanwhile,
Will Jimmy see this out?
and he's looking out of sorts now.
He's already done so much damage. What else can he do?
Going for the 3 count.
He knows the goal is to win the match, right?
Yeah, what's he doing?
Jay can seal it here. Going right into the pin attempt.
Why on earth would he give up the pin?
He's got bad intentions.
Slice.
Countered into a power slam.
Jumping DDT. He's going for the cover. Solo shoulders her down. He calls off the pin attempt. Maybe wanting to try something else.
Look at Jay. His lights are on. How? And what a reversal from Jey Uso.
To the top.
Once more.
Setting it up.
And we see Zayn.
Check out Jay. Pin, shoulders down.
Releasing the pin. Trying to secure the victory. Kicks out after 1.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up.
He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank.
Back.
The Tribal Chief has acquired the target. This ends now. Solo Sikoa lining it up. Samoan Spike taking flight.
Kick. Get it back on the head. And quickly now. Shoulders down. This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind.
Top rope, Jimmy Uso splash.
He just might regret this decision. 2 count. No way. No way.
Almost inhuman at this point.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Super kick. Snapmare could set.
Nice takedown. Stacked him up. His arm shot off the mat before 1.
How on earth could he not keep him down for even 1?
Never see it again. Jacob about to end this fight.
2 count. Kicks out. Just kicked out.
He refuses to stay up.
Pure instinct.
German suplex. There's got to be a concern for Jay at this point.
Yeah, Jay might need to find space to regroup.
Samoan's right. Has Sammy in a penny predicament.
Zayn just back from the top.
In the war games here, this might not be a good idea.
Ooh, man.
From the top.
He's got his shoulders down. This is it. He comes to the rescue for his team.
Good pick up by Tonga. And look out. Here it comes. The Tonga twist. Victory nearly at hand for Tonga.
He got the shoulder up in time.
Not quite enough to put him away.
That was certainly a targeted attack to the core. Going up to the top now. And clearly stooping low with that attack. Takedown. Now punches once.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
He's heading to the top turtle.
Top rope.
Uso with the Uso splash.
Jay, what's he doing? He had this this match in the bag.
Both wrists captured.
Boom! Good night. What a knee. Tonga Loa put a stamp on this one.
And Solo's team takes it.
All hail the true bloodline.
Here are your winners, Solo Sikoa, Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Batu, the new bloodline.
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the War Games structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school Bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE can handle the new Bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Uzi, and work as a real team. Just one last time.
And in just a moment, the numbers advantage set to come into play here. This War Games just got Uzi, Zayn joining the original Bloodline side. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Uzi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs. Kick to the back.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Right in the face.
My God.
If you're on the opposite side of this entry, you are bracing for a fight.
Striking with an A. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
New entrant about to come in, and not a moment too soon.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
And he retaliates. Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new Bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games. Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back. Face first with a waistlock takedown. Right on point.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Just grounded and pounded. If there's one man here who With the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in war games.
Many folks think Tonga is just a foot soldier for so long. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga truly excels in a brawl. And there is
kick by Sami Zayn!
No doubt, Sami just ended this. Sami Zayn looking for it.
Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new bloodline in War Games.
Right in the face.
My God.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come soon.
Now wait, but then to Sami Zayn.
Was that all she wrote for?
Good God!
Good God! What just happened?
All the way from the top of the cage, an insane all-or-nothing attack.
Putting everything on the line.
Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside the structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Great journalism there, man.
Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline.
Uso, meanwhile, it's Jimmy.
Jimmy with a game ender.
Numbers about to be even, but not before he brings in a little backup from the outside. And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it
in the ring. The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
Sami Zayn with a
big boot. Can Jacob Fatu come back from that? Brilliant strategy. Even odds weren't good enough, and he just added a bit of insurance with that weapon.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, you're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Rollins, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
Packed crowd on their toes. This is what it is all about.
We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown is about to... Watch out! What a splash! Zayn's looking weak in the knees. Could spell trouble.
And Jacob's planning something here. Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it? Oh, man, he took a hard landing into the other ring.
Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation. And that can vanquish Tama.
Make the backside of an elbow.
Just one right after the other can't be stopped.
Superstar set up. Knee strike.
Tribal Chief Solo Sikoa joining Bloodline War Games.
Oh, what a power slam.
Even the teams are looking under the ring for a little extra insurance. And it's Jay. Looking under the ring for reinforcement.
Will Jay take advantage? Taken down by the neck.
Connects on the kick.
Clothesline.
Off with their head.
Top rope.
We've been waiting, and now War Games is officially begun.
Entering the battlefield and circumstances are finally sinking in.
Too much pain inflicted in this match.
And the knee situation.
Will Jimmy seal this up?
These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplied.
From a deadlift position. That vicious streak of Jimmy Uso somewhat returning kind. The target acquired once more. He tosses him over and into the other ring. And that attack has the street champ looking a little less tough.
Roman just solidifying his position.
Sammy with a big boot. No doubt, Sammy just ended this. To brutal effect.
I can't believe that connected.
Countering that offense.
Oh, wicked.
Makes the pin. This might be it. Fights the shoulder up and one.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
That didn't go as Solo pictured.
Oh, stop.
Now Jimmy.
Jimmy might have just finished things.
Going for the cover. Hold on. They're cheating. Come on, ref. From behind.
Shoulders down.
Come on.
Jimmy leaves an opening.
Tossed by the net.
Goes into the corner.
Tom with the jump.
What a shot.
Trying to end this right now. Wait a second.
Superman punch by the Tribal Chief.
Tossed into the trench, and he's in a dangerous position now. And look at this. And looking at Jacob Funk, too.
DDT.
End of a line for Zayn.
Nothing fancy here. Instant victory. He's able to beat a 2 count.
The muscle memory got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick it. Reigns on the money with a Superman punch. That's one hell of an exclamation mark.
Shoulders down. Does he have it? Makes the cover. And Team Roman wins War Games.
The new bloodline has fallen.
Here are your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jay Uso, and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
Unbelievable. Roman's original bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left.
A little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into two groups, fighting against each other, it breaks my dark heart. But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was, of course, his usual backup of Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid, another fearsome competitor from WWE's golden era. But did you know that Haku and Tama once comprised one of WWE's most impressive tag teams? Haku had been considered family by the dynasty for years on end, and his teaming with Tama, brother of Rikishi, solidified this for eternity. The Islanders were a formidable test for any tag team in WWE in the late 1980s, competing against teams like the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. Initially fan favorites, the two would embrace a more hard-nosed approach and even teamed up with WWE Hall of Famer Bobby the Brain Heenan, finding even more success. The team flawlessly merged aerial excellence, martial arts mastery, and some good old-fashioned Islander grit. Perhaps their most infamous moment saw them actually dog-nap Matilda, mascot of the British Bulldogs, showing that they were willing to do literally anything to throw opponents off their game. Both men are still revered today as two of the real legit tough guys in the industry, names that instill fear simply upon mention, and they absolutely taught their children well. Tama Tonga and Tongaloa both loved to slowly brutalize an opponent in the traditional Haku style, while Jacob Fatu hurls his body at opponents from all angles with ruthless abandon, much like Islander Tama in his TK All Day heyday. For their inclusion in the 2K25 showcase, we find the Islanders in a dream match, taking on another team that has mastered the air, ground fighting, and has their own brand of swag that keeps opponents guessing at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the Street Profits. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have put together one hell of a run in WWE, and the perennial tag team champions are going to find themselves in an unfamiliar setting, taking on Haku and Tama in a best 2 out of 3 falls match. Anyone can sneak a win out, but Haku and Tama often competed in this type of match to fully demonstrate the superiority to their opponents. And you can bet that they're out to do the same thing to Angelo and Tez. So get out there and showcase the tag team mastery that the Islanders used to terrorize their opponents. Lift your party cups and take one last sip for the Street Profits. And don't worry, no one will hold you responsible for the damage you and the Islanders caused them, because I assure you, the Islanders can handle the smoke.
It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders.
Well, with all due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Profits' night, but it's not going to be easy. The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Two teams that mix high-flying and hard-hit escapes with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama want to end the party for Dawkins and Ford. Luckily, they have the biggest party pooper in WWE in their corner in the form of the Weasel, Bobby Heenan. Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path. 2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated, because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus, and you start to make mistakes.
There's a little bit of room for error in a multi-fall match, but not much when the competition level is this high.
Great sequence of offense from Haku.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
So many accolades for Dawkins.
Oh, scoreboard! Shoulders down here!
Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now. Anticipated that.
Stops the kick.
Proof these superstars have done their homework. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Oh! Big forearm.
Showing no signs of defense here, guys. Big back body drop. And Ford's resolve might be wavering here.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits.
Cuts the attack off.
He's reversing the momentum on him.
Ford weathered the storm and is looking to rain down some damage of his own.
We're watching 2 great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up, so you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
And now the tag.
Big flying forearm.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with this stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
The Street Profits just got the heat turned onto them with that one. Tama with a devastating assault.
Yeah, Dawkins needs to find a way to right the ship here.
Uh-oh! Oh, here we go with the headbutt to the gut!
Samoan drop, Byron?
Oh, no, it's the Hawaiian drop!
Oh. Down the right of the schoolboy, shoulders are down.
Quickly the cover. Well, this is unexpected, Byron.
Yeah, I'm guessing he wasn't fully in position.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Consecutive attacks keeping Dawkins off his game.
Big-time offense from Tama.
Oh, my God, what a crossbody. Taking steps toward the top rope.
From the top.
Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
Shot combination.
Across the forehead and right to the chest and then the throat. Wicked.
I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders didn't...
Here we go.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Tom has culminated a great game plan now.
This is where Dawkins will be tested. Gotta find a way back in this.
Into the cover.
Oh.
Keeps his team in this one.
Tama way up high.
From way up, double axe handle.
Oh, man. Double axe handle.
He may get the 3 count right here.
I think so.
And he secures a fall here. Consecutive attacks keeping Dawkins off his game.
One attack after another from Tama.
He looks absolutely gassed here.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now.
Ow! And I don't know how much longer this can continue.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
Ooh! Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Up the rope he goes.
Take off.
Diving elbow. He thought it was going to be the Street Profits going to the air this often.
The Islanders beating
Into the cover. This might be it. Second fall for the Islanders. And they beat the Profits.
Here is Haku, the Islanders.
What a matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn in the air and the ground. This loss is going to hurt Dawkins and Ford for a long time.
Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best, but only one could win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done. Tama and Haku.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the words to convey how proud I am to have been part of this historic showcase. Having worked alongside this family, this bloodline, for so many decades, reliving moments that I got to experience firsthand has been a privilege of the highest order. Introducing you to WWE legends that I hold in such high esteem, and also spotlighting the modern day greatness their descendants have provided you in recent years, all to pay tribute to the greatest wrestling family I have ever known, has truly been my privilege. To be successful in this industry is a 1 in a billion chance. To see one bloodline continuously pump out superstar after superstar, champion after champion, generation after generation, is a testament not only to the skills they possess, but also to the work they put in to become absolute masters of their craft. And it cannot be stated any other way. This dynasty, this family, this bloodline has mastered every single solitary aspect of professional wrestling. And by reliving their magnificent history, you've begun your path of mastery as well. You've conquered former champions, righted some very egregious historical wrongs, survived war games, and even settled the question as to who the true tribal chief really is. You've unlocked WWE legends who are now ready to unleash their special brand of offense on current WWE superstars who didn't think they'd ever have to face these classic competitors like Haku or the Wild Samoans. It wasn't easy, and you definitely had to get a little pussy along the way. But you showed that bloodline spirit and determination, and now You stand at the top of the mountain on behalf of WWE and the 2K families. We all thank you so very much for playing. And on behalf of every fan of this beautiful performance art known as professional wrestling, we thank you, the Anawa'i, Fatu, and Maivia clans, for decades of entertainment and generations of pure brilliance, for creating greatness with your hard work and sharing it with all of us so freely. Before we go, we do have one last surprise for you at home. Now that you've showcased your skills and earned a spot as an honorary Uce, it's time for you to choose who rules your WWE universe as the tribal chief. Is Roman Reigns still your tribal chief, or have you thrown in with the attempted coup by Solo Sikoa? Do you want to see Tamina finally rule over everyone, or is it TK all day, every day? Don't you say? Regardless of who you choose, you've earned the right to acknowledge your tribal chief.
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first entrant.
A superstar with a daunting challenge ahead. Wow, how's this for an opening opponent in a gauntlet match?
Makes you want to throw in the towel before the bell even rings.
And from the land of the rising sun,
History being made right here. The most prestigious family in the history of our business is at war with one of their own members, and tonight will be a battle to set order to the entire bloodline.
An uphill battle is what it will be. You have the toughest set of competitors trying to dash your dreams of being recognized as the head of the table. And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think the prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taken them all on.
Uh-oh, has to find a way out of this.
Dropped right on their face.
Boot right to the throat. Going for a quick cover. He kicks out before 2.
He isn't going to go away that easy. Reigns gets out of harm's way.
And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place, wants to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition.
No way Reigns appreciates that version of acknowledgement.
And Yoko just laying in with that big man power of his.
And Yokozuna's maintaining the advantage now.
Roman's being picked apart.
Not looking good in this position.
Right across the larynx.
Look at this. She just tossed the leg.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that.
Oh, it is aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
There was no issue with that attack. Hey, sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Who are we to judge?
Ooh, clothesline delivered.
With a counter.
Finally, Roman's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
Maybe Reigns has found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Action spilling toward us. This is probably a good time to take our things and go.
Oh, stomping away.
A gauntlet match is such a fitting stipulation for tonight, Corey. It's almost a tribal trial by fire of some sort.
It absolutely is, Michael. You don't get put into this match with any expectations of coming out the victor. The family has decided these rules because only those that can overcome such odds can from the top.
Elbow drop. Absolutely squashed their opponent there. Oh, man.
Just a continuous rush on Yokozuna here.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength.
So ruthless. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
Aggressive display leaves Yokozuna reeling.
Roman not backing down at all.
Came down like a lead balloon.
Just grounded and pounded.
Right in the breadbasket.
Shoulders down. And a kick out at 2.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down? What a spear by Reigns.
Yokozuna got caught with all of it.
Is it enough? The cover. And that'll do it for Yokozuna's tenure in this gauntlet match.
A whole herd of entrants waits backstage. This is very far from over.
Oh, this is interesting. Umaga getting in on this gauntlet action.
And let's not lose the reason for this match, the right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you could survive tonight, you will be at the top of the mountain, casting an enormous shadow over every possible challenger.
I'm already intimidated, thinking about the Ulafala adorned around this superstar's shoulders. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Roman being the aggressor.
Umaga has to find an opening and respond.
Oh, look at the knees.
Burying knees into the body. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Wicked clothesline. His stamina is getting tested here.
Oh, my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
And as cruel as this match might seem, let's not forget, this is family. And right or wrong, however a family settles their disputes needs to be respected.
Well, one can even ask if this is a fight to fix.
Reigns put his stamp on this one.
Goes for the pin. 3, no, 2 count.
There is not a more terrifying sight than Umaga kicking out after you hit him with your best shot.
Roman has been denied. This is not something we're used to seeing, and by the looks of things, neither is Reigns.
Insulting.
Just mounted with punches. And a stop to the gut, too.
Reigns heads up. This is going to be good. From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord. Momentum is running away from Umaga.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away at the competition. Oh, targeting the stomach.
Superman punch. And there's the cover. Umaga coming up short of this gauntlet match. He's eliminated.
Conservation is key here as we still have a lot of entrants still waiting.
And here comes Tama, bringing everything he's got to this gauntlet match.
Nasty kick to the face. Reigns just imposing his will right now.
Tama might just be waiting for an opportune time.
Trying to get that mental edge. You can't. Reigns sizing up the target. Spear! The lights are dimming for Tama.
Shoulders down. Well, Tama has been eliminated.
This environment is crazy right now. I've lost my place in the entry order, but there's still tons of fight left. It looks like Naomi is fully prepared for the gauntlet.
Big boot. Vicious. And Corey, there's more than family pride on the line tonight. Everyone in WWE is watching, wanting to know this challenge can be conquered.
And think about the bragging rights. If you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of wrestling, you will automatically be considered the toughest badass walking this earth.
And a stop to the gut, too.
An overbearing amount of offense against Naomi here.
Overwhelming attacks for Roman now.
Boom, right in the button. Oh, a boot to the face.
Insulting.
I don't know if there's any ounce of professionalism in an attack like that.
Forcefully delivered.
And a stomp to the gut.
And once again, she's put on the back foot. And now thrown back into the ring. Oh, what a response.
Finally, Naomi's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
Could be the turnaround Naomi needed in this match.
Roman Reigns has just taken command.
Naomi needs to be resourceful in this situation.
Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that?
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Makes the cover. The gauntlet claims victory. Naomi is done.
This thing's just getting going. 5. That's 5 more competitors are set to fight.
Gauntlet time for Tonga Loa. Here we go.
Tonga Loa in a bit of danger.
And Roman might just have more in store.
Just disrespectful.
That's going to be a moment you want to forget it very soon. Smash! What a clothesline!
Stopping their opponent.
Smash after the stops.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Evasive maneuvering there.
4 more to go. We've got ourselves a gauntlet, gentlemen. Peter Maivia looking to make a statement in this gauntlet match.
Right to the face.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Insulting.
A shot like that to the ego could really shake you up mentally.
Leave the side. Jeez.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here. A barrage of elbows raining down. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Momentum has pivoted towards Roman.
Peter Maivia's cage might be a bit rattled.
And a stomp to the gut.
He's going up. From the top. Elbow drop. Did you guys feel the rumble from that impact?
Just launched. There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
Right to the face.
My God.
Stomping. Ouch.
And Peter Maivia can't mount any offense.
Reigns is picking up steam.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
From the top.
Piercing elbow.
He could be starting to really struggle in this match. Peter Maivia has been defeated. Eliminated from this gauntlet match.
Another one down, but 3 more entrants remain. The next combatant is Haku, who's ready to take a crack at this gauntlet.
And at this point in the gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by how long this combatant has been able to survive?
Look, you should never underestimate the fire of a Samoan. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you look at the caliber of relatives already eliminated, you can't help but be impressed.
Unparalleled intensity from Roman Reigns.
And Haku needs to find an opening fast.
Headed to the top rope. From the top.
Someone get the spatula. We have a human being to scrape up.
Double leg takedown. Got the shoulders down.
And he goes for the pin. He's got something else in mind, I guess.
Look at this. Just unloading.
And a stomp to the gut. Down with force.
He's definitely been worn down a little.
Last breath.
And into the cover. Time's up for Haku. No longer running the gauntlet.
And even after this next entrant, there's still another challenger. Watch out. Here comes Nia Jax. And this gauntlet just got very interesting.
As we get deeper into this war for the head of the table, the WWE Universe has gained hope. They're starting to believe a miracle is possible tonight.
The energy in the arena has shifted. Members of the bloodline may have expected things to be over by now, but somehow one of their own has proven to be defiant in the face of all challengers. From behind, back suplex.
Taking on even more brutal damage there.
Yeah, he's absolutely absolutely in danger of losing it all here.
Oh, colliding with a barricade. Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
Strong right forearm. Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut.
And he turned it around. Clothesline!
Ooh, what a nasty kick. That's disrespectful. But this could also light a fire under you. Make you fight even from the top.
Diving elbow drop, are you kidding me?
Fell like a boulder out of the sky and absolutely flattened the target. Oh! Oh, man.
Ah, the power of Roman Reigns.
The tribal chief taking a moment to compose himself.
Looks more like taking a moment to gloat. And Reigns unleashes the Superman punch. Reigns hits it. Wow, Reigns nailed it.
Cover! Two! That's it. It's over. Nia Jax taken out of this gauntlet match.
The fun's not over yet. Here's our final entry.
The next fall will win
It
the
is
match.
Rosie entering the gauntlet.
Boot.
One final adversary stands in the way. The road has been tumultuous, but the finish line is in sight.
Finish the job on your fellow brethren, and there will be no question as to who sits at the head of the table.
The WWE Universe can't believe what these warriors are doing to one another.
Everyone's fired up. What a battle.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Rosie is getting beaten down here.
And bit by bit, Reigns from the top. Piercing elbow.
And Rosie took a well-placed hit there.
Yeah, Reigns brought the fight in a major way on that exchange. Stops the attack with a hit to the gut.
So much force there.
Oh, what a club. Shot to the face gets him out of that spot. Just using their foot as a weapon. Boot right to the throat. Boom.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize.
Foot, meet face.
Vicious kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
The disrespect can be tasted in their... Oh, God.
Roman's on a roll here.
Rosie needs to be resourceful in this situation. Superman
Pin attempt. Here it is.
Yes, Roman Reigns with the victory.
The winner of this match, and officially, your tribal chief, Roman Reigns!
The battlefield was laid out. The gauntlet was fierce. Pain will live tomorrow. Scars will remain for life. But in this family, you will rule your own kin from a seat at the head of the table.